getting rich slow beats getting rich fast every time. And if you're not sold on this idea, please allow me a couple of minutes to explain this concept to you. Unless your name is Gordon Gekko, we all know that greed is bad. If you're religious, it is one of the 7 deadly sins. And also, greed implies that you're taking something that rightfully belongs to somebody else. And those by themselves are great reasons to be against greed. But I actually have a better reason. And this better reason is that it'll cost you money and then subsequently delay your financial freedom. Also, sorry about all the dog hair on my microphone. Most of us become greedy when we're facing the epiphany that retirement is at least 15 years away. And 15 years is a very long time when you have to deal with workplace Karens, daily traffic jams, and all the stress that most jobs bring in this world. And so we get desperate. We put all our money into tiny cryptos, we buy lotto tickets in the hope that it can give us an optional retirement before 15 years. That we're picking that 1% chance of becoming an overnight millionaire, whilst also with it, the 99% chance that it will actually delay your financial freedom beyond 15 years. And even if you are part of that 1%, there's very little chance that you'll be able to keep that newly acquired wealth. It's been found in several American studies that 70%, that's 70, not 7% of lotto winners in the United States are bankrupt within 5 years. And this applies not only for lotto winners, but it also applies to those who bought into Bitcoin in 2012 and cashed out with a massive profit. And it basically applies to anyone who has acquired wealth quickly. And if you just think about it, if in nature, if you see a tree that is basically guided up with a stake, you'll find that it'll grow up faster. But the second that a tornado or a storm or a hurricane or whatever you have wherever you live comes along, it'll be knocked over. Whereas, if you grew a tree without a stake, you'll find it'll take forever to grow upwards as it is getting its roots wider, 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 and wider. And then, when that first major weather event comes, the roots are wide enough to be able to withstand basically any storm. And the same applies for money. If you come into too much money too quickly without applying the correct financial habits, you'll find that it'll be very hard to keep it. Whereas, if you grow your money slowly, you'll make the small mistakes as you're growing, and then they won't be devastating, they won't wipe you out. And then by the time that you actually are a multimillionaire, you'll be very wise and you'll be very careful on how not to lose it. Or to quote the old saying, easy come, easy go. Or here's another saying, rich habits produce rich results and poor habits produce poor results. Habits are far more important than being able to pick the right cryptocurrency or the right penny stock. It is your habits that is going to make you rich, and it is your habits that are most importantly are going to keep you rich once you actually achieve that milestone. Now, let us circle back to your 2-hour daily traffic jams and your daily and bunch of hate spew that you receive from angry Karens. What can you do about this if you do want to retire before 15 years? Well, fortunately there is something, but it's not easy. Instead of looking for the next big penny stock or the next big crypto, another option is just to cut down on your expenses so you can invest more earlier. For example, instead of fancy coffee from a cafe every day, what you can do is either switch to instant coffee, or you can actually invest, say, just under $400 to get your own coffee machine, and then just make your own coffees in the morning that are just as good as the cafe coffees. If you cut out the $5 cafe coffees every day, you'll save $1,800 every year. If you invest that money into the market index ETF rather than spending it in coffees, after 10 years, that'll be $25,000 just from changing a small habit in your life. And there's some other things that you can do as well. You can downgrade your car so there's no monthly car payments. You can get a housemate, which will help you pay with your either mortgage payments or reduce your rent. The list of things that you can do to save money, it's basically endless. You just have to think outside of the box. Getting the motivation or the energy to find ways to save money, it is actually very difficult. Many people claim that you just have to be able to find extra creative ways to make money, but no, you do need to save money, and yes, it is a very big challenge. But one thing that you can do to help you with this challenge is to use your angry energy from work. Whenever you've had a bad day at work, use that angry energy as motivation to find ways to save money. Use this angry energy to make you rich. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.